bipartisan nonprofit encouraging nurses to run for office. You'd like to read when we come back.
Greetings, everyone. This is Aseo, the Terror of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra, and I'm back for some more of Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. Now, yesterday we actually found out a lot of stuff. We're actually working on the final case. Okay, first thing. Time for a quick little recap. First up, we actually found out that Prosecutor Blackquill was not Clay's murderer. Unfortunately, which unfortunately is not good. Anyway. We also found out that Athena's mother was also killed during that incident 7 years prior. What we also found out is that Apollo Justice was actually accusing Athena of killing her mother. Though he actually got back into reality and actually stopped accusing her. We also found out who that mysterious Phantom character is. Turned out to be Detective Fulbright. As for why he's actually doing this, that is what we don't know. And I'm definitely thinking he's also the one who actually killed Clay. As for why, that we don't know. Which is what we're going to attempt to find out today. Okay. Now, let's continue, shall we? Okay, there's Athena. Still can't wrap my mind around Detective Fulbright being the Phantom. There is Apollo. That is what we don't know. We still don't know why he actually killed Clay. What would his motive actually be? There is Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. What the? I'm going to sit at the prosecutor's bench for this trial? I should claim the Phantom's head up by my own hand. Highly unconventional for a man in my position to stand in court. Formal paperwork has yet to be filed, but you're hereby conditionally released. Please take the prosecutor's bench in your official capacity. And uncover the truth by your own hand. Much obliged. We also found out that Blackcoat's sister had finally let the hostages go. I don't have to be able to read his heart to see how happy he is. Not done yet, Athena. Prosecutor Blackwell. Please arrange Clay's death for me. What are you talking about, Apollo? You're coming to the defense bench with me. I can't expect Athena to assist me now, can I? She's the defendant. That leaves you, Apollo. Our office is pretty short-handed, and you're all I've got. Indeed.
So, you won't be needing that eye patch anymore, right?
Right, because I'm fine now.
This the Apollo I know. Indeed, Edgeworth. Very well. A few things. Namely, the first people on the scene 7 years prior. The facial data registered by the robot, and Detective Fulbright's background. Sounds great, Edgeworth. Thank you. Indeed. Alright, you two are all set to go? This is it, the final battle. The murder of Apollo's friend. The courtroom bombing incident. And the case that ushered in the dark age of the law 7 years prior. Destiny has called us to bring the one responsible for it all to justice today. Here we go. Let us now reconvene. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Now that you mention it, although back then I thought you were glad that you were reliable. You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a lot. Still got that ego of his, though. Prosecutor Blackwell. With the 7-year mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place. Bailiff, please bring in the witness immediately. So many years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess. Detective Fulbright. Do you know why you have been called to give testimony?
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Can't fool us with that act anymore. Justice is nothing but lies. Tell me about it. You must be feeling awfully confident. Detective Fulbright, if you wish to dispel our suspicions, then let us get to your testimony. Time to take down this bastard. Very embodiment of justice itself? I disagree. And whenever you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments. This bit about the escape route is only a theory. Sure about that? I'm already aware of that, Detective. Completely false? I think not. Circumstantial? Perhaps. We'll see. True, we don't. However, you don't have any proof of your claim either.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Let's just try not to lose focus, alright, Apollo?
Silence!
Enough of your garbage there, Fulbright. If you have even 1 ounce of justice, then you will answer the court's questions and prove it. Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn. Well, Fulbright was his partner after all. Prosecutor Blackwell is right. Truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. Gladly, Your Honor. The suspicions against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicions. No, I do not, Your Honor. That's fine. Gladly, Your Honor. I'll be glad to take down this bastard. He's obviously lying. Very embodiment of justice itself. Who the hell is he trying to fool? Who the hell is he trying to fool? Who the hell is he trying to fool? Except himself.
Hold it!
Hold it. My arguments are hardly far-fetched. There's careful reasoning behind my theory. Yes, I know about that. Yes, that's true. However, wait. Detective Fulbright was the one who brought that evidence to the trial. If he's the one who actually brought the lighter to the trial, his fingerprints should be on the lighter as well, along with Athena's. If he had actually attempted to wipe the fingerprints off, he also would have wiped off Athena's as well. He's right. Ah, here we go. How many prints were found exactly? Detective. 3. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger are right hand. Your Honor, that is an important statement. Can we please have it? Very well. Three prints were on the lighter, the thumb, index, and middle fingers of a right hand. Something's not right. Wait a sec. I'm not buying it. The killer held the lighter with their left hand, not their right. The knife was actually on their right hand.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. You say the prints were from a right hand? Is that correct? That just doesn't add up. According to Miss Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, this person held the lighter in their left hand. So here is the dilemma before us. Why are the prints on the lighter from a right hand instead of a left? No, it does not. Your Honor, this lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. The witnesses' claims don't even hold water. Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this. Sure about that? They don't seem like right-handed prints to me. Oh, I don't think Miss Blackwell was lying, either. She wouldn't have a reason to. The mirror. I didn't see any mirror. Unless he's referring to the one at the... Wait a sec here. No. The witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror. Miss Blackwell was looking in through the window of Border Lounge 1, wasn't she? Yes, she was. I believe so. She mean that little window in the back at the right of the room. Across the room on the opposite wall. If someone were to look in through a window, they could actually see a reflection. He does have a point. Right there. That window. I do remember seeing it. Ah, so are you saying it's a reflection? The culprit Miss Blackwell saw must have been a reflection of that person in the mirror. Right and left would appear reversed. True.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Your argument is only conjecture. You don't have any proof that what Miss Blackwell saw was a reflection.
Silence!
What? Why not? Earth emblem. There is an Earth emblem on that lighter. That emblem is only on one side of the lighter. You're right. There's no emblem on the other side. It's blank and smooth as a judge fine scout. If the culprit had held the lighter in their left hand, it would have covered the emblem. Damn. What's more, this is the kind of lighter you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So if the culprit had held it in their left hand with the emblem out and visible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. If they held it in their right hand, they could easily open it and light it. Damn. Tough. I managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up to this point. Sure about that? I definitely think you are the Phantom, Detective Fulbright. There's nobody else it could be. Athena's not the killer.
Hold it!
Hold it. Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that? Wait a sec. He's lying. You're lying, detective. Bracelet reacted to a statement about the emblem. It's definitely hiding something big. If you use my talent, well, you might be able to figure it out. What I'm thinking might happen, I'm thinking he's hiding exactly what exactly is on the lighter. See. It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell. We have Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat that last statement one more time? The Earth emblem is only on the side, and you can see it when holding it in the right hand. He's lying. Now, I'll show you how this works. Let's see what we got here. Wait a sec. I know exactly what he's doing. Hold on. Definitely hiding something. Bingo! Right there. Take a look at his thumb.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Detective Fulbright. You might not be aware of it yourself. However, whenever you see the phrase Earth emblem, your left thumb moves. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster. Oh, I think you do, Detective Fulbright. Be that as it may, I know it has something to do with that lighter. Let me explain, let me examine it. And then I shall explain it as well.
Silence!
well. Now we will learn something new. Let's see. Check every inch of this thing. Let's see. Wait a sec. I see blood. Wait a sec. Something's not right. Let's see what we got here. So this is the Earth emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about. Huh? The emblem's actually some kind of button. What the hell? It's a gun. Wait a sec. That must be the 10 caliber gun that they were trying to find. Handle trigger. Oh yes. Bingo. It is. It is indeed a gun. So that's it. Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that hit the oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a 10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. It looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene. So when Detective Fulbright would touch his holster, that's right. Whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem, it must have been subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning. A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me. It's not the kind of thing any ordinary person can get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies. Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself now! Nothing for you to explain? I disagree. I'm not buying it. Found in the Space Museum, brought it straight in. I don't buy it.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Whenever you mention the Earth emblem, you touched your holster. You subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun. Oh, you want proof? I'll be glad to present that. Not exactly. I don't buy it. Assertions. Person who fired the gun at Director Cosmos in the lounge after the incident. And the person Miss Blackwell saw holding the lighter. And the person who murdered Mr. Terran. And the person who bombed the Space Center. Are all the defendant, Athena Sykes. The prints on the lighter are decisive proof. That's garbage. The person who Miss Blackwell saw was a male, not a female. He's lying. Yes, I know that, Prosecutor Blackwell. Relax, Apollo. He's just trying to... He's just saying that because he has to, as the prosecutor. Cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit?
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Says the man who wears sunglasses at night. If it's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. I'll prove that that lighter is not Miss Sykes, but yours. It's like you hit on something, Apollo. It's just, if the prints on the lighter are the basis for accusing Athena, I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself. This lighter might be forged evidence? Oh, you better believe it. That's right. Could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. I can definitely think of a few things. The print data. If we assume he's been laying a big trap for us all along, there's gotta be something off about this piece of evidence. What's wrong with this lighter as a piece of evidence? I would easily say it's the owner of the prints. I definitely think they were forged. Are they really Athena's fingerprints? They definitely matched her print data. What about the data itself? The data is forged. Detective Fulbright, you were the one who provided us with the letter and the print data. Isn't that correct? You say Miss Sykes' prints matched the fingerprint data. But I have to wonder, was the data you used official? Yes, I am, Your Honor. I am suggesting that the evidence might have been fabricated. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. using the official sanctioned print data of the people involved in the case. Yes, I do insult the epitome of justice and integrity. No need for such antics? I disagree.
Silence!
Indeed. Let's see what we have here. The official data is here. And the results? I thought so. It proves that the prints on the lighter do not belong to the defendant. I thought so. What? Fingerprints actually belong to the victim, Mr. Quaterin. What the hell? Okay. So Quay's fingerprints on the lighter? Right there. He does have a point there. He did have to collect his fingerprints. When you took the deceased's fingerprints, you could have easily planted his prints on the lighter with his blood. After which, you wiped the blood off of his hand. By your own admission, you were also the one who compiled the phony print data. All to put the blame on Miss Sykes. This ploy must have been to distract us from the Phantom who was behind everything. You were out to create the impression that the Phantom was the true culprit. Indeed, there, Your Honor. Remember the killer's escape route. No ordinary person would have been fearless enough to attempt it. Nobody but the Phantom, the man with no emotions, could have done it. Detective Fulbright, you were the only one who could have used that escape route. Tell the truth, Fulbright.
Silence!
What? He's lying. What? An undercover investigator? Okay. A person who hides his identity and secretly investigates in order to uncover information. And though I was supposed to catch the spy ended up catching me. I don't buy it. Objection, Your Honor. You're telling us this now? If what you say is true, then who is the mysterious person Miss Blackwell and Mr. Starbucks saw? All I did was help him by having the emergency ladder lowered for him.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. I don't believe you, Detective Fulbright. Then how do you explain that fabricated lighter? Being the detective in charge of the case, it was easy for me to fabricate evidence. Pinning the crime on Athena Sykes was just another one of the Phantomville orders. And you expect me to believe that, Detective Fulbright? What was the Phantom's ultimate objective? I was told it was to sabotage the rocket launch. Someone who didn't want the launch to happen must have given him the order. If he's telling the truth, which I highly doubt he is, there's only one person who could have actually done that. And I'm thinking it was Director Cosmos. You wanted me to get the psych profile you have on him. So he sent a buzzard of his own to tell me this past year, did he? One moment, please, everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. Sorry about that. Just been a pawn of evil. Pawn of the Phantom who stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sykes 7 years ago. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity, Detective Fulbright. Top secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. There's a number of organizations that want him dead. If people believe I was the Phantom, I could be killed on the spot. Well, I bet even now, there are assassins working nearby. This case is about the Phantom after all. The ceiling blown off, I suppose you're vulnerable to a sniper shot in this corner. Just 2 seconds ago, Fulbright was treating Athena like a criminal. Does he really think he's gonna lie his way out of this one? Especially now? But on the surface, everything does seem to make sense. This could be bad. I can't find a flaw in his logic. You're right. After we've come all this way, we can't let Fulbright wriggle free now. I don't think so. I hope you see how foolish it was to think I was a phantom. What? I don't buy it. What? How can you say that, Prosecutor Blackwell? It's obvious he's the Phantom.
Silence!
Yes, I know that, Prosecutor Blackwell. I know about the fabricated evidence. I don't buy it. It's obvious he's lying. Please tell me Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't really been taken in by this big phony. No, it has not been resolved, Your Honor. I don't think so. No. I know that, Apollo. I don't have any proof that Detective Fulbright is the Phantom. Is this it? Is he gonna get away just like that? I don't think so, Detective Fulbright. Hold it! Athena? The defendant feels it's not time for a verdict yet, and would like to see this trial continue. Just doesn't feel right to be standing here. Athena? What are you doing? Hope we don't get held in contempt of court. I have some questions for you, Detective Fulbright. Are you relieved that you're no longer under suspicion of being the Phantom? Are you grateful to Prosecutor Blackwell for what he's done for you? Athena, where are you going with all these questions? I've yet to hear a single emotion behind any of Detective Fulbright's words. That's a good point. Here we go. Not feeling happy at all? I may not have any evidence. The heart doesn't lie. That's it. Social ability. You just might be able to stop him. Your Honor, the detective has been deeply traumatized by our accusations. If he doesn't get counseling right away, who knows what might happen to him. Undercover investigator, I don't think so.
Silence.
That was an excellent bit of psychological manipulation just now, Simon. Simon was only pretending to believe Detective Fulbright, because he knew I'd notice that there was a lack of emotions, a joy or relief in his response. So he gave me the chance to take a listen. And listen I did to the voice of Detective Fulbright's heart. Alright. Here we go, everyone. Let's begin, everyone. The Mood Matrix. Here we go. I believe this is going to be the last one of this game. Let's see what we have here. Thank you for believing in me, Prosecutor Blackwell. I'm an undercover investigator, but the Phantom was coercing me. He stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sykes 7 years ago. I'm a bad, bad person for cooperating with such a man. They took my family hostage. What else could I do? Even with all of his over-the-top expressions and gestures, he's registering no emotion at all? Just like I thought. And right in line with the Phantom's psych profile. Detective Fulbright, this lack of emotion proves you're the Phantom. Ah! What the hell? What do you think you're doing, Detective? Oh, you're damn right he is. He's trying to hack into the Moon Matrix program. a spy would have something like that. Undercover agent? I don't think so. Secret arsenal? Only like I said, only a spy would have something like that. Or a hacker, for that matter. Can't hack me anymore. I dare you to try to hack your lack of emotions from us. Dare you to hide it. Happy reading? What is he trying to pull? It's just as it says in Dr. Sykes' profile as the Phantom. Subject has a unique psychological makeup with almost no emotional fluctuation. So he has some emotions, right? Precisely. Which leads me to wonder why you can't sense any emotions from him at all. I believe it's most likely because he is controlling his emotions. Undercover investigators. But I wonder why he suddenly showed such strong emotions. Wait a minute, I think I know. I sense that there's a feeling you're trying to hide with your exaggerated emotions, detective. Trying to show you the range of deep emotions I truly possess? I don't buy it. Then you have no objections to me analyzing you, right? He's lying! Fine. Let's begin, shall we? Yeesh. Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, we'll see about that. Killed over Moonrock? Got it. I found it. Found the one emotion you're truly feeling. Hidden in the middle of the chaotic storm, I saw one emotion that has never disappeared. When you talked about the moon rock, you felt a fear that would have never fade. It was a response to that moon rock. Detective Fulbright, I presume you feel fear concerning the moon rock because you failed to seal it. Actually, no. Your identity would be revealed. That's it. Detective Fulbright, I think I know why you would feel so... you would feel so afraid. You're afraid that the moon rock will somehow reveal your identity. Certainly enough to make even the Phantom feel afraid. He's lying. So that really is something about the moon rock and that would reveal his identity? Apparently so. Wait a minute. Maybe the Phantom didn't so much steal the moon rock. But maybe, like, he had to take it with him. Like, he had to take it with him. Because there was something on it that would reveal his true identity.
Hold it!
Hold it! Oh, you're not going anywhere, detective! Where the hell you think you're going? Detective Fulbright, you will answer honestly to this court right now. Why do you feel fear in connection with the moon rock? You actually think I'm laughing there, Detective Fulbright? All human beings have hearts and experience emotions. Sometimes analyzing a case from the psychological perspective is the best way to find the truth. Just a waste of time? I think not. All efforts and analysis serve no purpose? Oh, we'll see about that. Nobody will believe my claim? Oh, we'll see about that. Evidence is fabricated? You expect feelings to be accepted as proof? Yes, I do. Oh, we'll see about that. Fine, I admit I don't have any confidential proof. I don't have any conventional proof. But I still say that examining a person's heart has its merits. Fine. I'll be glad to, Detective Fulbright. And I will be sure to take you down, you lying bastard. Fine. Listen to the voices of the heart of the people in the gallery. Fine. All I hear is distrust. But it's not like I use analytical psychology to falsely accuse people. Miss Sykes' analytical psychology has breathed new life into the courtroom. It has freed the hearts of many witnesses and has been key into getting to the truth. Nonsense, you say? A false claim? I don't think so. He's lying. However, I do believe that Miss Sykes' analysis can contribute to making the truth clear. I've seen her do this firsthand several times already. No, I do not jest. So does this mean you will accept my findings of this trial, Your Honor? Very well. I think there is merit in examining why the witness feels fear in regarding to the moon rock. This is a court opinion on this matter. Now, Mr. Phantom, you will tell the court the reason for your fear. Now! Abstract things? I don't think so. Fine. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom. Yes, I'm very afraid of him because he took my family hostage. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all. So the very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock means I'm not him. In fact, I'm on the side of justice. He's lying. I don't buy it. So does this two-bit con artist. It's all meaningless in the absence of evidence. Oh, I don't think so. Phantom is just like the mist. No flesh, no bones. My sword alone cannot cut it. Let us send this miserable phantom fellow to the other world together. Very well. We have a duty to bring the phantom down and restore the people's faith in the courts. I bear part of the responsibility as well for being suspected of forging evidence and losing my attorney's badge as a result. Two of us in the Phantom were there at the beginning of the Dark Age of the Law. The righteousness of the court and the faith of the people. Fragile ideals? Well, we'll see about that. The illusion of trust?
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor! Once two people overcome their misgivings, there's really... and that's where real truth is to be found. You're free to believe whatever you want. However, trust like that is stronger than you and your lies, always. Fulbright, you are not gonna get to me that easily. And I'm gonna be taking you down right now! I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom. Yes, I'm very afraid of him because he took my family hostage. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all. He's lying.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Detective Fulbright, I assume you know what this is. That's right. And the exact same type of knife Miss Sykes used 7 years ago when she stabbed the Phantom's hand. Yes. This time you got him, didn't you, Athena? Back of his hand. Miss Sykes then stated that she remembers the culprit's bleeding. It's my theory that the culprit's blood got onto the moon rock. And he was afraid that if the blood was analyzed, his true identity would be revealed. That explains why the Phantom had to remove the moon rock from the crime scene. Exactly, Your Honor. If we ran the analysis now, we'd know who the Phantom is. That may be so, And I'm certain I can explain what happened to it in great detail. Yes, I can, Your Honor. Outrage, you say? Let's start with something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, the culprits supposedly removed the moon rock from the lab. But in this video of him, it's nowhere to be seen. But here's something to consider. What if the Phantom hid the moon rock somewhere at the scene of the crime? Very strict security. All personal effects were examined thoroughly, coming and going. Right there! You can't even smuggle a withered old leaf through the checkpoint. We found dead leaves inside the Space Center. Yes, it does. The moon rock is still somewhere in the Space Center. Sure about that? How so? Never found, you say? There's no way it just disappeared. Logic and evidence tells us otherwise. The Phantom didn't have the moon rock on him when he left the lab. Yet, a thorough police search didn't turn up anything. And it never turned up in the 7 years after that either. One moment, everyone. The Phantom made the moon rock disappear without physically removing it himself. But how? There must have been a way. I have a feeling I know where it is. Inside that basement shelter. How did the moon rock vanish from the robotics lab? Yes, I can, Your Honor, and I will be glad to explain. Gladly, Your Honor. Bingo. I know exactly. The Hope Capsule. Don't forget what was supposedly inside the Hope Capsule. Asteroid fragments.
Take that!
There we go. Exactly. One that went up with the HAT-1 rocket. He couldn't carry the rock out, but he couldn't leave it inside the center to be found either. So there was only one safe place to stash it. The Hope capsule that was there in the lab that day. Exactly. The moon rock would have been launched up into space along with the rocket. Yup, exactly. The Phantom got rid of the moon rock in the most cosmic way he knew how. It was out there in the depths of space. Aboard the Hope space probe! Exactly. The Phantom's original scheme was to sabotage the HAT-1 rocket launch. He used his primary objective to conveniently kill two birds with one stone. That's right. They planned for the moon rock to be turned into cosmic dust out in space, thereby destroying the one piece of evidence that could reveal his true identity. Mr. Starbuck and the others foiled the Phantom's plan. The Hope space probe sailed off safely on its mission and returned 7 years later, with the capsule in tow. If we analyze the blood on the moon rock, it should make one thing crystal clear. That you were the Phantom all along, Detective Fulbright! So he killed Clay just so he could get the moon rock back. Yup. His original assignment may have been just to sabotage the HAT-2. However, at the same time, he also had to retrieve the evidence of his crimes 7 years prior. That's why he went to the boarding lounge and attacked Clay as he made his escape out of the rocket with the capsule. But in the end, it was all he could do just to escape himself. So he didn't get the capsule. He must have done everything he could to stop Fulbright. He probably hung on to the capsule for all he was worth until his very last breath. Indeed, there, Athena. It's game over for you, Detective Fulbright. Why don't you just admit it right now? Just admit to it all now. Sure about that?
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. In that case, you could say anything is a trap.
Silence!
Further investigation? Like plotting your escape. No more. I will bring you to justice myself if I must. Here and now. I don't think so. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I should say Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Crucial facts. Did you find out about the Phantom's true identity? First people on the scene 7 years prior. All three, an employee and 2 officers, were registered in the robot's recognition systems. But none of them looked the least bit like Detective Fulbright. But there's more. I've yet to share my most important finding. I'm ready, Edgeworth. What? Fulbright is already dead? What? He's using an alias. An unidentified body that was found a year ago has now been proven to possess Robert Fulbright's fingerprints. That man there is an impostor pretending to be Robert Fulbright. Who the hell is he then? Enough of your trickery. If you will not reveal yourself to us, then I shall do it for you. What the hell? Witness, what is the meaning of this? What? You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god. That's Solomon Starbuck! That can't be right. You can't really be the Phantom, can you?
Silence!
Objection, Your Honor. Not so fast. I have the Phantom's psych profile right here. If we compile a psych profile on you and compare the results, it'll prove that you're the Phantom. Yeah, it justifies the means. It can't be. Professor Means? No! You will not get the evidence. No!
Silence!
Perhaps it really is the case that... You don't even know who you are anymore. What must you see when you look into a mirror, Mr. Phantom? Not an awful lot, I'd wager. This reminds me of another character from the RPG I've been playing. I'm not gonna get into that though. He has no self. Nothing but an endless abyss. I don't buy it. I believe there was blood on the moon rock in that capsule. Now that we know you aren't even Robert Fulbright, your claims of a phantom trap won't work anymore. I think I'll do just that. Get ready, because the Hope capsule is about to seal your... What? Was the courtroom bombing from the other day? Capsules. The evidence was destroyed. So that's the real reason the courtroom was blown up. It's all for the Phantom to destroy that one piece of evidence. If we're really reaching a dead end after coming all this way, it's the only evidence we have on this guy really been destroyed.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. The defense will continue to assert that you are the Phantom. Furthermore, we have proof, or at least a prayer. There's only one thing that can unmask this menace, the moon rock. But that was blown to bits in the courtroom explosion. And yet, is it really gone without a trace? What if some tiny part, some little fragment still exists? Yes. You can see the stolen moon rock there too. A strange black and yellow thing on the left side of the picture. Gladly, Your Honor.
Take that!
Yes, it is, Your Honor. The bomb that blew up the courtroom and the moon rock along with it. Yes, it will, Your Honor. Focus your attention on this photo taken after the bombing, specifically right here. Gotcha. Oh, you're not fooling me.
Take that!
Please take a look at this newspaper article. This article about the HAT-1. Now please note the strange black and yellow rock there on the left. That's the moon rock. And when we look at the photo of the bomb fragments, see how there's still a rock-like object with the same coloration? It would seem that the moon rock was much more durable than the Phantom thought. If we would take a look at the fragments that the police found, we'll likely found one with blood. And DNA testing on the blood will prove that the witness is indeed the Phantom. Bailiff, contact the police department immediately and order the testing. Prosecutor Blackwell, what do the test results show? There was a moon rock fragment that had blood on it that appeared to be several years old. DNA testing revealed they confirmed it was the witness's blood, didn't they? There's no use in trying to talk your way out of it anymore. Admit it, you're the Phantom.
Objection!
I didn't say a word. Care to explain what you mean? Two rock or two in the courtroom that has like blood on it.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Don't be absurd. Just compare the fragment with the moon rock in the newspaper article. Anybody can see that they're the same. They have the exact same coloration.
Objection!
Sure about that? It's highly unlikely that a moon rock with such a unique appearance just happen to be there.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. The blood was found on one of the fragments. And why not? Even he must realize how ridiculous that sounds. Yet I suppose it's not completely out of the question. The last person I want to hear that from. Why don't we get those fragments analyzed? We can ask an expert to verify they were from the moon rock in the robotics lab or not. Not possible? Why not? No sample data? I don't buy it. I don't think so.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. So the moon rock doesn't exist anymore, huh? He's wrong. It's not completely lost. It's another piece of it, right here by our side. Shining fragment of hope that can turn everything around. The final piece of evidence to put this phantom away for good. The defense has a piece of evidence that completely contradicts her claim. A final fragment of hope that was passed down with great love and care. Even if the person holding it hasn't realized it yet. I wonder if you'll be able to force your biggest smile when you see what I've got. A piece of evidence that shows the original moon rock isn't completely lost is this. Right there, everyone. One sec, everyone. Athena's earring. Bingo. Gotcha. Athena, you may not know this, but your mother left with you a very important piece of evidence. We do. Evidence that will finally corner you. Because we have a moon rock of our own. Exactly. A gift Dr. Sykes left her daughter. An item Athena has cherished and worn all these years. As distant as Dr. Sykes may have seemed to her daughter, that fragment of her love will shake off the darkness of the past and give us hope for the future. This is the defense's sample of the moon.
Take that!
This earring that Miss Sykes always wears was made from the original moon rock. Gotcha. The composition of the bomb fragments and the earring are found to be a match. Then it will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt the origin of the fragment in this photo. And since the test results showed that one of the fragments was yours, this means that the identity you tried so hard to hide will finally be revealed. may not have Athena's ears, but now even I can hear the fear in your voice.
Objection!
Every human being feels fear. You simply can't face the emotions inside you. You can't face them because you have nothing. No trust, no love. I didn't have anybody support me at first. I couldn't face the fear inside me. Couldn't get over the trauma of my past.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. You're just a coward for running away from yourself. When I had my doubts about Miss Sykes, I felt like I would collapse under the weight. I knew. Trust me, Sir Wright. Uncover the truth. That's why I wanted to face my suspicions without hesitation.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. I know it's hard for someone as unwilling to trust others as you to understand, but people have emotions. It's just a fact of life, and so people can be weak at times. But that's exactly why people need to trust one another, so they can gain the strength to face themselves when things are at their weakest. Without trusting others, how can you ever hope to face your fears? You can't outrun yourself. Remove that mask and unleash your emotions. Confront your guilt head on with your own true face. Mm-hmm. Sniper attack in this very courtroom chills me to my bones. The police are doing everything they can to track down the sniper as we speak. Prosecutor Blackwell. How is Detective Fulbright? I mean, his impostor doing? The analysis of the final piece of evidence Wright submitted is in. The composition of Miss Sykes' earring and the fragment with the blood on it match. We can now be certain it was a fragment of the moon rock in question. The murders and bombings at the Space Center, both past and present, the bombing of courtroom number 4, and all of his other crimes are as numerous as the stars. Under suspicion of all these things, the spy, known as the Phantom, has been incarcerated. The prosecutor's office is now responsible for his well-being. There are still a myriad of things that we wish to tell him about after all. Time to finally bring this trial to an end. But before I do, will the defendant please return to her proper place? Now then. The court finds the defendant, Miss Athena Sykes, not guilty. Court is adjourned. Pearl. You're the ones who have been tracking the Phantom all this time. Plus, you're the one who gave Blackwell permission to serve as prosecutor, right? I won this trial without you. Your help as chief prosecutor, that was key to its successful conclusion. Besides, it was you that saw I got an attorney's badge back, wasn't it? Yeah, getting my license back went just a little too smoothly, you know? Should have been much harder after that evidence forging scandal. We can finally bring this dark age of the law to an end. to the Black Quill. Finally, when your tears out. Some loyalty. This guy really is a samurai. Apollo, Athena. Took all of us to pull it off. Still have a long way to go. Get ready, you two. We won a major victory, but the war is far from over. There's still people out there suffering under false charges who need defending. Got a lot of work ahead of us. If we ever hope to fully bring the dark age of the law to a close. Up, here it comes. Objection!
be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Mr. Starbuck! You'll be fine! Just believe in yourself!
The moon's closer than you think!
Thanks, guys. I wouldn't have made it back into space if it wasn't for you.
All right!
Through the years, I've seen as much joy as heartache. Honestly, I have to see. Just as Mr. Starbuck was about to escape a harsh pull on his fears, I believe that hope and friendship can lift us all up towards a brighter tomorrow. Well, everyone, that's all. That's all for Dual Destinies. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream as much as I absolutely loved making it. Spirit of Justice, I'm probably going to end up doing that most likely later this month. If not, I'll probably wait until September. Well, everyone, that's the end. Until next time, this has been the Sailor of the Terror of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra. I will catch you all next time.